Hey, what is up, disc golfers? Today on Iceberg TV, we're going to be trying another backhand form tip. This was a form tip that was highlighted by the disc golf spin doctor when analyzing Kristin Tattar's form. There's one aspect to her form that I used to do that I no longer do, but I think it might be something that's helpful to add back into my backhand run-up. And what I'm talking about is Kristin actually likes to do a little pro hop before she does her plant and throw. And I think the pro hop on the backhand run-up makes a lot of sense for some people, especially those who are struggling with their right foot when planting on this backhand throw. The reason why I think it makes sense is a normal backhand run-up for a lot of people involves a very lateral motion, putting that foot out, and then having to sort of resist the momentum going in this direction in a straight line. What we're gonna do when we add in this pro hop, we're gonna come here, it's gonna have us come up and down, make it a little easier to have downward momentum, sort of promoting this foot planting into the ground firmly. So now, instead of going in a straight line, we now have almost an arcing line where we're coming downward into the ground. And I think this is gonna help me plant. I'm gonna do a few throws with putters just to warm up, and then we'll throw some fairway drivers and a distance driver or two. But I used to do this little pro hop, but the rest of my form was so bad that I don't think I was maximizing on it at all. So I'm gonna throw with my normal form just to warm up the elbow, warm up the lower body. Once I throw these 4 putters, I should be good to add a little speed and a pro hop. And I've been pretty thrilled with how my backhand form has been progressing lately. Like, it's really starting to feel, I guess, easy and whippy. Team zinger. And it's feeling really easy and whippy, so I'm gonna add in a better plant. All right, so now that we are 25% warmed up, we'll grab a couple other discs here. I got a couple mid-ranges and fairway drivers. We'll add in the pro hop, but at about half speed just to get used to the motion. So we'll change nothing, but now we'll add in a little. That immediately felt a little bit faster. Let's give that another go. Still at about half speed. Okay. Immediate challenge I'm feeling with this, now that I'm dealing with some downward momentum, we want to make sure we're keeping that elbow above the wrist to keep the nose down and the launch angle up. Let's try and make that adjustment. That's much better. Now we'll bump it up to some fairway drivers and we'll speed it up to about 60%. Got a couple more discs here. I'm really liking this overstable in of a leopard. Feels great and flies even better. That feels really nice. See how stable that leopard is? It's very fadey for a leopard. We've got a super beat in, old school sidewinder. It's really easy when you add in this little bit more ballistic movement to kind of throw off some of your other timing. But my plant foot feels really good. And I'm still trying to follow that form tip I worked on the other day from Leon, where I'm trying to have my run up go directly towards the line I'm trying to throw on. So my line is just really over the top of the center of that dark green grassy area just up ahead. It's actually feeling pretty good. My plant foot's feeling very solid. So let's do a few more throws here. Still trying to increase the speed just a little bit more. take the form that I've already been working on and just continue to try and make it a little more ballistic and athletic. And this is adding in more speed and trying to access my own athleticism a little more by using Kristin's Pro Hop. 138 G-Star Mamba. That's smushed. I feel like that's a pretty far throw. All right, we're gonna throw one more disc and then I'll go over to the golf green that I usually throw from. And that'll be my best indication if I'm throwing farther. So I can go golf green to golf green, then I'm crushing it. But if I can't get golf green to at least close to the golf green, then I'm actually leaking distance. So I'll throw one more shot. I'm gonna try and really get this elbow up and power through it. This disc is quite a bit more stable than the other ones I've thrown. I mean, it feels more powerful. All right, I really feel like I'm getting a hold of him. I'm gonna go gather everything up, head over to this golf green on the right over here. If we can get from this golf green over here to anywhere close to this flag, then we're absolutely smashing it. Hey guys, Dylan here, checking in from the studio. I had a little bit of a malfunction with the mics during this portion of filming, but here are the throws of me trying to go from tee to green here. That photon, I feel like, probably was one of the fastest shots out of my hand that I've ever thrown. Same deal, this Wraith, I've never had it flip up and go straight that long. That Wraith is very overstable. Right here we have one of my Echo DD3s. Spoiler alert, this disc cleared well over 400 feet, and I feel like it got there very quickly on a nice, firm golf line. This Echo DD3 is much flippier and just flipped way over to the right, but I still feel like these are throws that I'm all very proud of. Now this is that 138 gram G-Star Mamba. This guy landed mid golf green in the air and basically rolled almost to the end of the golf green. This is the Nuke SS. This is probably the best throw I had all day. It actually didn't go the farthest, but the form here, look at that reach back, driving that off arm down. That disc came out of my hand really fast, and that's a throw that I'm probably the most happy with. And now we have the Discraft XS. This is a pretty stable fairway driver, but see how long and straight that flight was? All of these are very flights that I'm happy with. I'll see you guys on the green. Thank you so much for watching up to this point in the video. All right, we've got some of the more notable throws here. This MRV is probably about 50 short of this. This golf flag is about 400 to 420, depending on what part of that tee box I throw from. So this MRV pushed around 340 to 350, which is absolutely massive for me. That's a huge improvement. That's definitely a personal best as far as the mid-ranges go. Another line that I was really happy with, this throw right here with the XS. This went so far and so dead straight. This is a shot that I'm really proud of. I feel like if I can replicate this sort of dead straight shot with a little bit more stable of a fairway driver, I feel like that's gonna get me more pro level birdies. And yeah, just get me in position a lot more often. So this mid-range and this are 100% improved from what I was previously capable of doing. And now if we go actually past the flag here, we've got, I thought the Mamba went the farthest, the Mamba's right here, but even past that, we've got the Nuke. So we've got the Nuke SS here, which was more on like a super flippy line, bit high, like turning. It pretty much just landed there and didn't really skip. This was more of a missile of a shot. So we've got the DD3 Echo. This is the more stable of my two Echo DD3s. It's actually about, I'd say 15 to 17 feet past the golf flag. So this was pushing well over 400 feet. And I haven't really been hitting that distance recently, so the fact that I was able to just make this one little change and fix it is absolutely a good sign for the future. All right, so I'm feeling super stoked about what I was able to accomplish my first time trying out Kristin's Pro Hop. I actually had a really long day today. I had to work early this morning. I hit legs yesterday. My legs are super sore. And I was still able to, I think, not quite, but pretty much repeatedly at least access the capability of hitting a distance PR. So I'm gonna make sure to eat a good, healthy dinner tonight, get a really good night's sleep, and come out tomorrow and try it again. I'm still gonna post this because you guys know that, you're watching it right now, so I don't really need to say that. But I think if I come out tomorrow, I think there's a good chance I'll be able to actually get close to this basket here. So the fact that I actually landed circle's edge to kind of this safari par 4-ish, that is a really far throw for me. So I'm actually absolutely stoked that I was able to get, you know, when I first moved to this apartment and I had this, I thought, man, it would be awesome to be able to even play a safari hole from that tee box to this basket. And today is the first time where I really feel like I could consistently come out and at least get, you know, inside circle 2. So there's definitely something to the pro hop. A few other elements of my form definitely deteriorated. I'll know for sure when I go back and watch the footage, but I don't think my off arm was back where it needed to be. I think my plant was really good. Even though I had like more power and more momentum coming to the shot, I didn't fall forward off the tee. I still felt like I had a good plant and my momentum was kind of rotational per se. So all good things. I'm super excited to continue to work on this method. I also felt like my timing, once I got used to it, was still okay. But anyway, I'm gonna try this because I definitely just threw my farthest mid-range ever, and I definitely just threw my farthest fairway driver ever. So that XS and the MRV shots were by far my farthest mid-range and fairway shots ever. So I'm super stoked about that because that's really where I think my game is gonna improve, is throwing my slower discs farther. But Kristin, you're the GOAT. Disc Golf Spin Doctor, thank you for pointing out this form tip from Kristin. You're able to break it down and make it easy for me to digest, and I was able to take those concepts and bring them into today's fieldwork session. 100% gonna come out and try this again tomorrow. So I'm hoping to maybe even push 445, 450, and you know, even risk putting them into the woods long. That would be, a year ago, unimaginable for me. So to go from that green way over there, you know, towards this basket, possibly to the woods, I think I can do it when I'm more fresh. So I'll come out tomorrow, give it another go. You guys are watching Iceberg TV. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and take care.